In Amherst, a 133-year-old butcher shop, it continues to serve the community.
It provides a service cutting meat for local producers who have already sold shares of beef or pork to customers. The owner has found ways to ease this business into the future, adding new technology to a historic building. In this segment, Grace McDonald hears how the owner is continuing Belschner Custom Meats in Amherst.
This is the moment producers spend years working for.
The person that gets this beef, it's going to be one, and it's going to be one that I took care of. It's really what America's all about, you know.
The business customizing these cuts of meat is older than this small town.
There's a little town called Stanley. The railroad came through and put a line in and wanted, I think, little towns every 6 miles.
The railroad persuaded business owners to move the entire town of Stanley to where Amherst is today.
My great-great-grandpa Fred Belschner and another gentleman with the last name of Nye started a kind of a general store here.
Belschner Custom Meats traces back to 1892, making it the 7th oldest butcher shop in America. Now Belschner's Custom Meats is owned and operated by the 5th generation, Casey Mitchell, who is also helping other butcher shops continue their legacy.
I guess out of college in 2000 and decided I'd work for my grandpa, and he never had sons, so he kind of worked double duty. He was in his late 70s.
Mitchell expanded his family's business, doubling the staff, cooler size, the freezer space, and the number of orders.
From when I started, there was just, 6 or 7 of us that worked here, and now it's just like you have to sit down and count how many people work here. So, I mean, it offers great job opportunities for people that live here.
Now more than 20 workers prep about 40 cattle and 24 hogs for producers per week, from start to finish. For over a century, Belschner's provided this service based on handwritten orders.
It was hard to decipher what if you pull a piece of paper out of a file 50 times, it gets it gets pretty tattered.
Mitchell worked with web developers and other butcher shops so they could keep track of records online.
I dropped off the face of the earth. There's several other shops that still have a vested interest in keeping this going.
Even if the next generation doesn't want to take over.
Yes, this little town, without these guys, that would be a killer.
But Amherst has never seen a day without Belschner Custom Meats, thanks to butchers who came before Mitchell and will come after him. For Pure Nebraska, I'm Grace McDonald.